Tuesday, let's get moving. It is Oracle Card Day, Solar Transit Day. It's also a super moon, full energy. Woo! I'm so actually really excited for this because we are 1 week out from Lionsgate 2. So I have more on that very soon. So please, as you join me, say hello. Let the notifications flow out to everybody. Go. If you are joining me, please say hello. Let me know you are here. Hashtag live. If you are watching the beautiful replay, please hashtag replay. And we will start to dive in. Given a minute or so, I can see that there is more and more people hopping on. So good morning. Hello. We are 1 week out from Lionsgate, a really super powerful time. Very good for creating intentions. So if you are really interested in that, please let me know. And when we create intentions, it really does simplify life. What I have noticed is that you tend to follow your intention with focus, and therefore you don't get sidetracked too much. Good morning. Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you. You are live. Hello. So first things first, we are witnessing 2 supermoons in the month of August. Good morning, Jenny. And this is really a remarkable time because the last time this happened was January 2018, and it's not meant to happen again until 2037. So we're kind of here in this like supermoon energy, we're in this Lionsgate energy, and we're in the energy of the moon in Aquarius. So this brings extra significance, right? Because this is really infused, like the Aquarius energy is really infused with change, freedom. Freedom's been a massive word for a lot of people that I've been working with lately. You're going to receive profound insights throughout this supermoon period, and it's also enhancing the full moon itself. So just as an FYI, please go and put all your crystals out under the moon's rays. Let that energy cleanse your crystals, and it will also amplify the power of those use of crystals, because you will have that those power from the full moon. And if you're into drinking moon water, please go ahead and do that in a nice beautiful glass jar or container, and drink and set an intention into your moon water and drink that intention. We are made of 90% water, right? 80% water, something like that. We are made from water, right? Our energy streams from above as below. We are just the vessel in between. So we're here on earth having a human experience, doing things. We are connected all the time. We are channeling all the time. Our energy needs to be clear too, rinsed and ready to go. Perfect. So drinking that intended water that you have set yourself for the month, and this is really powerful, and I've done this for myself, is really just drinking that water and knowing that your intention is being embodied, right? And we're just about to work through that with the women in Ignite this week. So ladies who are watching, I can see you. Look out. We are going to do that. I'm going to put something in the group later today. So we've got 2 supermoons, and we've currently got the energy from the sun coming through gate 33. Now, gate 33 is known as the gate of privacy. So please check where gate 33 is for you, which should be in your throat chakra. Gate 33 is in your throat chakra, coming down towards your heart chakra in the centers, right, in the square. So have a look if you have that or you do not. I do not this week, just so you know. Good morning. Okay, but it is part of our solar plexus center. So it's also part of our emotional center and our emotional intelligence. Because if you're looking at the human design chart, and I'll just grab this out for you so you can see for yourself. So gate 33 is coming down from this side down here. Over here is our emotional center. And this goes up to the throat chakra, see? So it's part of that emotional intelligence, right? We voice our emotions. So gate 33 has a really big power to use this week. And each gate has its own unique qualities, and I'm going to go into that in a moment. But when it's activated during a solar transit, it can really influence an individual's aura in very different ways. And I've got oracle cards to support you through that this week. Plus, go and check out your human design chart. If you know your human design, put that in the chat, ladies. I know you're all watching me. But before we go into that, I just want to briefly, for those who don't have their human design chart, just go into what that is. So human design recognizes 5 aura types: a manifestor, a generator, manifesting generator, projector, and reflector. Each of those types have specific traits and a distinct energy signature. So when gate 33 is activated during a solar transit, it means that the sun is transiting over that particular gate, just like the moon at the moment is shining bright and not dark, right? Making its energy more prevalent and accessible to everybody. So when we use the influence of the sun as well as the moon, we can create some really powerful energy from within us, and we are the creators, right? So we get to choose where we're headed. So for the next 6 days, I want you to set an intention and observe gate 33 for yourself. When you go in to find out your type, listen to the oracle card and just listen to spirit. Listen to what they have to say to you, and just start to trust your intuition. Trust your consciousness, your mind consciousness, your body consciousness, your emotional consciousness, like all of your soul's intelligence. Start to listen to that. That's for the next 6 days, right? So through all of this week of gate 33, notice we're doing it in 33, 2 angel numbers, 3-3. Just saying. So over the next 6 days, observe the following. First 3 days of the 6 will be focused on your own things, and rather than the people around you, right? So this is like an internal observation. How are you feeling? How are you reacting? You know, is it sort of feel like it's almost like we're on a cycle, right? So you're just sort of following the cycle and noticing and journaling down what the observations are. They don't have to be fantastic, but I just want you to start listening to spirit, trusting your intuition, that the universe is showing you all these signs and triggers and moments to get you moving in the right direction. Then the last 3 days, once you've done your little internal observations, the last 3 days, your attention will be mainly focused on that outside world and those around you. And again, just write your observations down. Then on next week's live, come back and tell me what you observed. I want this to be interactive. I want this to be playful. So tell me what you observed. Tell me if you had an energy shift. Did you have a different shift around a belief? Did you have a different shift around a thought? Does your energy feel different physically? Do you feel lighter in your emotions? Right? I want you to know how to do this for yourself. When you do, things start to shift very quickly and you get very intentional, which I started with. And when you follow that intention, it becomes really simple. So for those who are interested to know more, I have Ignite, my 8. I'm going to expand it to 8 weeks, ladies. We're doing this, going to be doing 8 weeks, and we're going to ignite your business and start that spark. Get that spark of light in you burning. We're going to fire the flame up. We're going to ignite it, and we're going to get you moving. That starts on August 22. So let's explore now gate 33 and how it affects each of us through the solar transit. Good morning. Hello. I can see some of you. I can see some of you. Tamara is an emotional manifesting generator. Deb is a generator. What is your type? And I'm going to put a link in the comments, and that's going to help us. Oh, here we go. That is going to help us. You can find your free chart link on there. You can find my Aligned by Design Human Design Facebook tribe in there that's Sacred You. I am the host of Inside Sacred You. So we do that every fortnight. We do some oracle cards, we do some human design teachings and readings, and it's all fun and games just on a next level. So if that's of interest, go into those links, check them out. So here we go. So as I said, let's explore the different effects of gate 33 over each aura. So manifestors, I'm going to start with you first. You may find yourself in the first couple of days wanting to isolate yourself, kind of withdraw a little, and be okay with this. The more we're okay with this, the faster we move through the energy, right? So for manifestors, the card that came out regarding this for yourselves is nature. Good morning. Right, so manifestors, this tendency to withdraw or isolate yourself for the first couple of days through this transit, you may find yourself wanting to be out in nature, having some time out away from the world and just getting really grounded here. Because what's happening in the last 3 days is you're going to start to use your intention, use your focus, right, to really bring back that harmony. Right? This is your gift. You bring back that harmony frequency, right? That creative expression and how that is able to transform that into some creative expression. I know from my daughter who's a manifestor, very, very creative. When she intentionally withdraws herself from the world just for a little bit and then puts whatever's going on in here to paper or to her nails or whatever she fancies at the damn time, right? This is that gift of privacy, right? Gate 33 is about privacy. So just expressing, manifestors, your strategy here is to inform. So manifestors, go and just inform, Mum, I'm going to have some time out. Please just let me be. I'm okay, but da-da-da-da-da. Parents, have the same conversation, right? But just, I mean, communication is key. And this is why we're going through gate 33 right now, right? We are here to express our need for time out, right? That's for the manifestors. Generators and manifesting generators, I've bundled you together this week. Good morning, Nikki. I've bundled you together this week because I really feel that this is, because we are both the same energy in the strategy of response, I want to really have this grounded in for the both of us. So generators and manifesting generators, the card that came out for gate 33 this week is imagination. And your week, like I said, the first 3 days is in that internal, and you may feel a little bit of overwhelm here. It might be something overwhelming in your emotions, something challenging right now mentally. But I just want you to really look at what's operating here in that shadow for yourself. And then using your imagination, using your gift of self-expression, right? Because that's what we are here for. We are doers of the world. We're action takers. We are expressors, right? We do things. So in that gift frequency, go and use your imagination, right? Use your imagination and express authentically. Do you know that authenticity is the highest frequency? The highest frequency that you can go. I got this in a dream state the other day and it was so magnificently beautiful. My higher self came to me and said, authenticity is the highest frequency, higher than love. And I really, really felt that. It really landed. And I can see a rainbow off to the left. We have some angels here with us today. You know, and it's really a powerful energy. It's a powerful emotional energy, authenticity. So generators, use your imagination, be authentic, express yourselves this week once you've done a little bit of shadow work. Okay, now projectors, this one is for you. This card came out today and it is discernment. Okay, so discernment here is with gate 33, you really enjoy not necessarily enjoy, but you may feel this week the enjoyment of taking your time out, very similar to the manifestors. Your energy projectors is focused on work, rest, and play in balance. Think of yourselves as Mars bars. I like the analogy. Advertising a long time ago, back in the 80s, it was work, rest, and play to have a Mars bar to keep yourself in balance. So projectors, you really, really, really work on that frequency of work, rest, and play. So this week, beginning of the week may feel like this deep sense of needing to get into isolation or a deep sense of loneliness. And you may want to perhaps struggle to connect with people on a deep level, and that's okay. Just pull yourself away from the world. Have that rest, have that time out. I know from my son, who's a projector, he has the same type of thing. He will pull himself out of things just because he needs to rest more. He's becoming better and better at that, but it's really good to see him focusing on that balance. Then use your discernment here. This is your card this week. Then in that gift frequency, like that energy over the 3 days after, once you can intuitively really understand and support your own emotional journey, you can start to help others, right? And it comes into this play. Where can I play, right? Where can I work? Am I a really good counselor? Am I got the calling for a coach? Like this for you projectors this week is going to be really balancing out where you want to go. So in that work, rest, and play, between looking at that pulling away from yourself just to get into your emotional connection again, then coming out of that, then being intuitively understanding enough that you have now got this soul's calling, right? Follow that lead, use your discernment in between. So let me know if these are resonating for you. We're going into the reflectors lastly. Thank you for sticking with me. Reflectors, 1% of the population. I'm not sure if our reflectors are here today, but this is your card. So it's prosperity. And with reflectors, they have a very sampling aura. So they like to, over time, taste and test and sample and release and all of these things, just a bit like the ocean, comes in, comes out, comes in, comes out. That's what a reflector is very much like. So this week, when it comes to prosperity in the gate 33, it's again linked to those emotions, to just looking at understanding their own thoughts and feelings for the first couple of days, getting into that empath moment of this is yours or mine. If it's mine, I accept and I will look at that. If it is not mine, right? Kind of in the projector's discernment. If it's not mine, I'm going to let it go. Perfect time, full mooners, let it go. Your reflectors, you work on a moon cycle. You're at the peak. You're at the brightest time, right? Allow that gift frequency to come through. Allow that mirror to reflect your ability to rest, step back from intense emotional things, use the ability to become that mirror and reflecting your own patterns in your own environment. Again, very important. But then become peace with what's going on around you. And that's the prosperity. I know emotion, sometimes it can be quite, as human design reflectors, it can be quite intense at times, I would imagine. So that is each of the type. I'm going to throw all these cards back in and start to shuffle them. And I will start taking people's names this week for, we've got 6 people on. What are we going to use today? I want to use a hug emoji. I feel like a hug today. I had a beautiful angel go pass over the bridge last night. And so I am in fancy need of a hug. So hug emoji today, please, peoples, if you would like a card. I'm just going to shuffle these along. Thank you, Tamara. That's so beautiful. All right. So just one last thing around the human design solar transit it is important to remember that your own individual chart contains other factors that are going on around the gate 33. So your personal experiences, the conditioning, the elements, the other elements that are at play, right? And how this energy is manifesting for you. It's a really, human design is that really good tool to start to discover and start to grow and change on that. And if you are keen to learn more, please join the Aligned by Design Human Design Tribe. Twice a month we go in, we have roundtable discussions about these things on human design. So come and join us. The link is in the comments. Thank you. Thank you. Facebook user with the 4-leaf clover. Can I have your name, please? Thank you, ladies. Yep, so Nikki's in bed, overwhelmed. So just give yourself some space. Like this week is about the gate of privacy, right? Gate 33. Just give yourself some space. Give yourself permission to fuck off from the world just for a couple of days. Just be with you. I know that sense all too well. Thank you, Gemma. All right. Thank you, Deb. Gemma, tomorrow. I'm just writing everyone's name down now. Tammy, so nice to see some new faces today. And if you feel that someone needs to hear these messages, please share it along. Share the love. Shelley, Josette. Am I missing anybody so far? I've got Gemma, Deb, Tamara, Josette, Nikki, Tammy, and Shelley. Do we have anyone else here? I will start to pull some cards for us. So as it is every single week, we have all the angels around us, your spirit guides, and I am pulling cards and tuning into your energy. So the reason for the exchange, the hugs, is so I can tune into your energy and read your energy to give you a message from your highest self. So if you fancy setting an intention or asking yourself a question, please do so. And in no particular order, I will start to pull cards for you all. So if you are just joining us, please say hello. Let me know what your human design type is. And if you would like a card with a hug emoji. Thank you, Claudia. All right. Oh, they're all pushy today. Tammy, this is for you. Like I said, in no particular order. No worries, Joe. You're not late at all. Just on time. Strength. And it kind of feels like there is this. So as I tune in, I'm just going to show you I'm just going to tell you what they're showing me, because it's easier than trying to make sense of it with my logical brain, because sometimes I pull myself out. So basically, Spirit is saying, use your strength just as you would, thank you, Vicky, just as you would giving birth. You know the intensity, the power, the gift that you get from this. Have the strength. The challenge here is have the strength. That is your message. Have the strength. The challenge here is have the strength. So whatever you are rebirthing, whatever you are processing, whatever you are intensely going through, have the strength. You have the strength. You know you have the strength. So keep going. And if that means retreating into your own little world just for a couple of days, then do so. It's probably the best self-care that you can do for yourself. Just write some more names down. And we've got a few here. Thank you. Thank you, Beck. Joe, Beck, Vicky. Written it all down. Whoa, hello, Shelley. Shelley. I think we were talking about this the other day. Past lives. So something linked to what we have been talking about without going into the too personals here on a live video. But basically is like releasing that past life karma, letting go that you are so in tune with the soul that you have here, like you're so conscious of that there's kind of asking you this week that past life, that old karma is finished, the play is done. Hold the memory, but let it go. Let the energy of it go. It's kind of like, disc defrag, they keep telling me. Defrag your aura. It's one thing we don't do often enough is look after our own energetic hygiene and really, really grounding your energy every single day, connecting to God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call her, and then being conscious of this little human body that we have here, right? And so that's our energy hygiene routine, and it's really, really important as a daily thing as human beings to keep our aura clean and clear. That's what lets go of the trauma. When our aura is clean and clear on the inside, like a shiny window, we can see out, we can see those edges. When it's all murky and messy because we haven't cleared our shit, then we're just bumping into things all the time, right? So think of your aura as like a bubble boy. Josette, this one is for you. Whoops. That's not what it is. It's balance. There we go. You just need to balance the card out. And this feels really good. This balance, how you've been taking that time to work, rest, and play. And I know that you're a manifesting generator, but in that essence, also, as every human being needs to balance out our own work, rest, and play. So when you know your energy type, generators, we're like little energizer bunnies. We have all this energy, but if it's going the wrong direction, we are not going to be able to function any further. Just ask Vicky. We have some celebrations for Vicky this week. But that balance, right? When you can balance out your energy in such a fashion, using your intention, using your flow, things become very, very balanced. So Josette, just a little message for you and everyone else that's feeling this, it's balance. And I have been sensing this now for quite some time. And when you stop, pause, and reflect, like we are doing this week with that observation, when we stop and pausing and reflecting, we can quantum leap very, very quickly. And that's what I am finding for the girls inside Ignite too. All right. So next card. Nikki, this one is for you. Patience. And I really get this sense, and I know you said you're laying in bed overwhelmed, and I think you're a generator by memory, if that's correct. This patience is that stopping and pausing. This patience is learning to listen to what your body consciousness is telling you. I remember it's funny you got that last week too. I remember 12 months ago, I was hardly walking. I was getting the shits with my business because it wasn't working out the way I tried. No matter what I put out there, nothing was working. Woe is me. It was getting worse and worse, right? I just noticed in reflection. And in August, I had an accident where I tore my psoas muscle and couldn't walk for like 2 days. And I had to stop and I had to listen to every ounce of my mind, my body, my soul, everything. And this is kind of where I'm going, Nikki. It's like that patience. Listen to every single aspect of you, your multidimensional self, the 4 bodies that you have that you can logically create here on this planet, right? You are creators. So be patient with yourself. This kind of feels like it's going into a sermon for everybody. Growth comes with patience. I have manifested $100,000 a year in 6 months, right? Because I've been intentional, I've been patient, and I have followed my intuition. So, sermon is stopped. Nikki, patience for yourself. Okay. Growth comes with patience. Give yourself permission to be overwhelmed. Give yourself permission to put it all on paper and yell and scream. We have a full moon and it's super. Start to burn that little bit of paper and release the fork out of it. Hello, sermon number 2. Everybody, you're listening. We are now here under this supermoon, have the ability to let whatever we are holding on emotionally, because this is an emotional frequency, right? Let the fucking shit go. Just saying, hashtag. All right, let's get moving on to the next one. Geez, your guides were real chatty there, Nikki. Gemma. Receive. The energy that I'm seeing here is like things are coming at you, Gemma. You're so open to receiving all of the good things right now that you're believing, like your belief has shifted. There's been a massive shift for you in the last 36 hours, I'm going to say. But there's this like openness for you to receive all that's good, all that's coming for you. And it's kind of feeling like a reward for all that hard work that you've been putting in. It's almost like a gift, like a present's coming at you. And it feels really good. Like you've been working on that. I know you have. You've been working on that. Feels really good, right? Everybody needs to work on that. It's what we work on inside Aligned by Design. Good morning. Please let me know who you are and if you would like a card. But it was like we work on that intuitiveness. We work on how that feels in your body. We work on how that feels in your mental mind, how it makes your body feel. Like it's all about that consciousness, right? Our soul's intelligence. It's always speaking to us. We just have to listen. When we do, bang, 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 things just happen real quick. And this is where that receiving is coming in for you, Gemma. Really nice. Not a problem, Maureen. Vicky, this is your card. Celebration. And, of course, Melanie. Celebrating Vicky today because Vicky has finally taken action with her bit of paper and has pulled the pin on her business and on where she is working to start her business. So big celebrating. Congratulations to Vicky. Vicky has been following the nudges slowly, but she has been following the nudges. And this is what happens when you put in the effort, like Gemma. When you put in that effort, you start to receive, you start to get those good things happening. You start to celebrate things. You start to get excited. You feel that energy building. What happens? You have energy for more, and you have energy for more, and energy for more, right? So celebrating Vicky today, because this is just your card. I want you to go and celebrate yourself. Find something for you, not for anybody else, but for you. Not your house, not your car, for Vicky, right? Celebrate. And all of us here, all 13 people online, are celebrating you too. So that's your card. Whew. All right. Maureen and Melanie. Yes. All right. Oh, Claudia, this one is for you. And this is for the generators. This was the card out for the generators this week as well when it comes to that privacy. It's like looking into that gate 33, Shortara. that imagination. Use your imagination to get excited about where you're headed. Use your intentions of this full moon to create, to kind of give yourself permission to dream. Like, let all that shit go. What's done is done. Like, from here on out, this is what I want. This is what I'm imagining, and it's fucking so. That's kind of feeling like the powerful energy that you have right now, Claudia. It's like, use that and do it. Just make it happen, right? Just make it happen. You know it's possible. You've seen it work. And this is the thing. This is the kicker. And I want everybody to hear this today. You have to believe it before you see it. You can't see it first and then believe it. It never works that way. You have to believe it. My 4-leaf clover example. I have believed since I was a little, tiny little girl that 4-leaf clovers existed. And I knew probably as a 7-year-old that one day I'm going to find one. I will find one. And what happened in 2012 when I had my spiritual awakening, I got the shits with the universe and I went, show me there's 4-leaf clover. Show me you exist. I went out the backyard, followed my intuition and found a goddamn 4-leaf clover. And I had to believe it. Right? I had to believe it on some level before it would show up in my reality. So this week, can you imagine it and then believe it? Believe it can happen. Who's pretty pleasing me? Please let me know. Tara, I have you down on the list. Oh. This one, Maureen. Bit all over the place at the moment. I'm going to restart that one. There we go. Thank you. Maureen, this one is for you. Freedom. So it kind of feels like when I'm tuning in more, Maureen, it feels really expansive. Like it feels very calm, and like my energy feels very, very calm right now when I'm tuning in and reading. But there's this sense of freedom, of openness, of space. Are you buying property very soon? And it kind of feels like, and they've just shown me like when the man went on the moon and he put the flag in the moon, you know, and the flag was waving its little thing. This for you is how you feel. Like you feel so independent. You feel so like you've chosen your freedom. You've claimed it. You've believed it. And it's just happening in your reality right now. That's what I'm sensing in that card for you today. Yeah. Huh. Looking at buying shares today. See, I even blow my own mind sometimes. I love that. Thank you. Because it really does. It blows my mind. I sit there and think, you're buying property today? And she's like, I'm buying shares. I'm like, oh, of course. I'm buying something. I just wasn't sure. They just showed me land, like a big piece of land. So, okay. Deb. This one is for you. Action. Feels like, and I'm kind of feeling today like you just wanted this validated. You just want like I know for myself when I pull oracle cards for myself, if I'm asking a question, and this kind of feels like relevant for you, Deb. When I have a question in mind and I'm like, I'm just going to have a card pull because I kind of want the answer, right? And this morning I did the exact same thing. I just wanted a yes card. I wanted to see what my answer was. I could sense my intuition, but I was just a bit wobbly. Thought, what's this card? And it was a yes card. And I went, of course it is. Like, that's the path I need to go. For you, Deb, this kind of feels like a yes card for you today. Like action. You have been following your intuition. And I know you've been following your intuition, right? And you're taking the action, right, to make that happen. It kind of feels like that inspired action towards the freedom, the desire, the imagination, because you're a generator, like that you have. So validating, complete. Maybe there is luck and blessings coming your way, Facebook user. And the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner as we get into Lionsgate, right? So it's like almost like Halloween, right? For the spiritual world, the veil gets very thin. The energy is so intense and so powerful. Some people have dreams like this. You've never dreamt of her before, but suddenly you're getting a dream because that veil is so thin, right? There is ability to pass those messages on, or that information or that insight or whatever, that nudge from the universe, whatever question you have needs to be answered. Tamara, you're not last today. They're just kind of like, imagination. They're really in a giggly mood for you today. All right. So you have been using your imagination very much. So you've been tuning into your higher self. You've been very much listening to your highest calling. You've been listening to, you've been giving yourself, this is what it is. You've been giving yourself permission to dream. You've been giving yourself permission to play in that imagination of what it would look like, how it would feel. There's a secondary card that came out behind it, and it's just like, this is the validation that's coming for you. It's like, receive it. Yes. Like, that's your yes card. Right? Kind of had this little nudge that you were asking for a yes card as well. Receive it. Yes. That's the answer. Yes. Right? You've been envisioning this reality. You have been giving yourself permission to dream this. This lady is in Ignite. She is powerful. She's got like so many people lined up for her course. I'm so excited for her. She has been believing in those possibilities that once weren't felt like impossibilities, right? This is where tomorrow needs to be validated, celebrated, and all of the things today. For yourself, receive. It's all happening. It's all coming true. Believe in yourself. Validation complete. Well, it's just job. It's almost as if, Deb, they were just going, job done. All right. Let's get grounded again. Otherwise. All right. So I have Joe, Beck, Melanie, and Tara left. Is that correct? You are most welcome, Tamara. Now, Tamara DeVos, did you ask for a card too? I'm pretty sure you did. Ooh, thank you. Okay, Joe, do you need validating too? Because apparently you do. It's like cha-ching, tick, healer. There's this been, and I know you mentioned it the last time we spoke, but there's this thing burning within you. There is, and it kind of feels like you need to ignite, right? There's this powerful gift within you, right? That healer, that something in you, that purpose, right? You're sensing it, you're feeling it. You've got more faith than you've ever had. And this message here is like, stay true to that gift. Stay true to the course, right? You are on that journey. Don't let it drop. Don't drop the ball. They're kind of like saying to me, don't drop the ball. They show me an AFL ball. Like, anyway, don't drop the ball. Like, continue, stay true on that path. Even when the wobbles hit, right? That's what gets you through. It's like when you hit the wobbles, right? Staying true to your path, knowing your why, having someone there to support you. And it kind of feels like that's the path that you're looking at. No, like someone to not necessarily hold your hand, but keep you ignited, keep you infused in that energy, keep you in that momentum, right? You are powerful. Just a validation of that. 4444. Have the faith in your abilities. You can do this. And then stay true on that path every time there's a wobble. Okay. All right. Tammy. Okay, I think I already did you, but we'll go. I won't worry about it. We'll do it. We'll just add you in. So maybe a card another day. Who is that Facebook user? Sorry, I need your name because I don't. It's just coming up as Facebook user. I'm very sorry. If you could just tell me. All right, Melanie. This one is for you. Just going to clear that out. Freedom. So the freedom, Melanie, what are you blocking? Because every time I tune into your energy to read it, I get cut off. And it's like you're choosing, you want this freedom, you're right, you want to choose this freedom part. It's like you're blocking it purposely. It's like your shield just goes up, no. And it's just, is it a self-sabotage? Is it something? Just be the observer this week. They're asking you to follow that. So go back and listen to this week's transit report and for your human design type, and really start to tune into that, like be the observer for the first 3 days and the last 3 days as I instructed. And I want you to just sense where that block of freedom is coming from. Kind of feels like your root chakra when I'm tuning into it, but it's kind of the only thing that I can see. So I'm not sure if it's your root chakra that's blocking it or whether you're just grounded and everything else is scattered. So just for yourself, tune in and see what that is, but you're definitely blocking your own freedom, just as a FYI. And you may be very, very aware of it. It's probably standing in your face. Okay. Beck. Defense mechanism. Yep, definitely. So, Beck, this one is for you. And you know you're a Money-Gen, so this is also part of the card for this week. So it's amplified once again. And so that imagination, like very similar to tomorrow's energy, it feels like you've been given permission on some level to do this, and now you're giving it to yourself. Someone has said to you, you'd be great at, or you should do this, or you've been questioning it for yourself, and the universe keeps showing you a sign, because your imagination is working for you. Everything is working out for me. Write that mantra down, everybody. Everything is working out for me, right? Everything is working out for me. Give yourself permission. You're already given yourself permission. So now is that time to follow the path. Now is that time to stay true to your gifts, your abilities, right? Because you are now starting to believe on that next level. Something has shifted in your thought reality that you are now believing. Okay? Let's work on that. All right. Sorry, Dwayne. No, I don't know why it's not coming up, but I have your name down now, so thank you. Oh, you're crying. Don't cry. Please don't cry. I had enough tears leave my body the last couple of days. And there'll be more and more again. I'm a crier. I was talking about that inside Ignite. I'm a crier. I used to cry at Lassie, for God's sake. So yes, my human design emotional center is open, so I'm very empathic. I feel a lot of the energy flow through me. So Beck's happy cry, I'm kind of reading that and going, oh, I want to cry too. But yes, love having the empathic energy. All right. So Tara, TD, and Dwayne we have left, and this card comes back again. Healer. Tara, this is for you. And again, like, you're a powerful healer. Why do you not believe it? Like, this is the thing. I come across this quite often. You know, you're a channeler. Yes, everybody channels. No, we don't. Yes, you do. You're a healer. Oh, am I? Yes, you are. Right? We are the universe. We are our own creator. We get to choose our purpose here. Right? We have a purpose here. Follow that. Use your intuition. Follow that. Navigate. Right? Because when you do, your energy trend expands, right? Because you get happy. You get, we're looking at authenticity. Blah, blah, blah. We are looking at authenticity at its highest frequency, more higher than love, authenticity. Every single week I show up here expressing my gifts in my authenticity. How many times do I bumble my words? How many times do I swear? How many times do I do all the probably the wrong things that every bloody marketer says to do? But yet I have. Here you are, 12. Probably got 15 or 17 people on the list that I read every day. The reason why I do it is because A, it's a service and I love doing it. It actually builds my energy ready for the rest of the week. And when I'm following the solar transit and observing like the rest of you, I can see the quantum leaps that I am making and I want to share that with you. So, Tara, healer, follow gifts, soul purpose, keep going, keep going, keep going. That is your message today. That's a very satisfied sigh, and it kind of felt like, Tara, that was your guys. Finally, we got the message out. She heard it. Just saying. I love the hashtag. I love hashtagging in my emails. So if you want to read funny hashtag emails, join my email list. Dwayne, this is for you. Receive. Hello, Kim. And it feels like, okay, so you getting upset, the comments here in the chat not seeing, and I could really feel your energy in those comments. It was like you're blocking your own receiving. So this message for you today, Dwayne, is to be open to receiving. Don't project it, receive it. Like, don't send it, receive it. Right? You have to believe internally first, right? So take some time this week to go within and in that observation and start to believe how much you are worthy of receiving, how deserving you are of receiving, and start unpacking that gift of receiving for yourself because you've been blocking it, right? And when you start to open, that's when you'll receive the gifts. So that's your message today. And I can feel your energy starting to relax and start to open. So just keep doing that. Keep opening that energy. Keep opening that energy so you are receiving. And then using your discernment to what you want to receive, if you want to continue taking on that energy or whether you don't. You have a choice at every single turn, what you do with your energy, what you do with your time, what you do with your money. You have a goddamn choice in every single part of that. It's taking the self-responsibility for owning it and changing it. Internally, I'm struggling. Yeah. So open. So and because you're struggling internally, you're just blocking it off. Someone already said that too. That's right. Melanie said humanity has disappointed her, so it's a defense mechanism. It's just the same thing. When you block your own energy, you're blocking yourself from all of those abundances, from all of those things. And it's not bad for locking yourself away, but it's knowing in that observation that, okay, I have been locking myself away. Now I need to shift this. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not the right. Doesn't feel right. Right. I need to walk to the path that feels good. Right. You don't walk, like, if you're not walking the path that feels good, then you're just existing. You're not living. All right, TD, final person here today that I have listed for a card. Unless I have missed you, please let me know. Tammy, did I pull your card? Let me know. Delight. I don't think I did. TD, Delight. When I tuned into the energy, it feels like you're a little girl. If you've been tuning in to your inner child, it feels like real giggly and real delightful. And it's just, huh? It kind of feels really giggly with delight. And it's like you've been counting all your blessings and shit's just working out for you. And your logical, rational brain has been functioning in overdrive, and now you're seeing the difference. But now you're believing so much more deeper. And it's delighting. It's delighting for yourself. It's like it really is igniting your energy. It's like sparking something from within for you to keep following that delight. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And if not, we can decode it in like an hour, in half an hour. All right. So is that everybody? Final call. Final call, final call. Please, if you are interested in joining the Aligned by Design tribe, you are interested in joining my having a one-on-one call with me and discussing all of this, we can have a 30-minute hot seat soul session. We follow the transit of now. If you want to join Ignite, which starts in August, we can do that too. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Have a beautiful, fantastic week, and I will see you all again next week. So much love. Bye for now.